Okay, so we're back. We should be streaming for the rest of today. So I just want to introduce my guest on the stream here today, who are commentating. We have William, 2013 and 14 and 15 National New Zealand Champion.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Hello. Thank you, Donald. It's been a great event. Thank you for organising it.
Oh, thanks.
So this one's going to be interesting. Michael has literally written the book on CI7. He's got those great guides up there. But Robyn is packing the hardest hate there is, Vamp.
Well, true. Is he playing Vamp, is he?
Yep. I was the victim of it in an earlier round.
I think he might be keeping that close to his chest because in between rounds you're saying he doesn't think he had any hate.
He did a good job hiding it.
Okay.
And Mike still doesn't know.
Okay, this would be good then. Just going for it.
Yes, so an interesting thing here is Robyn takes a little while to set up with this Opus CT. There we go.
He knows. He's done that opening 1,000 times. He used to run test run on his deck, and no matter, basically, almost guaranteed to go Opus turn 1 between test run and
You can SMC it out too. It's not too bad either.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Mike he could potentially be active right now. Is that right?
Normally I think, again, I didn't study the article either. But my understanding is you need a few pieces and you need the opponent to run. Those are kind of the things. So normally you want to get as many accesses as you can until you think he has all the pieces,
exactly.
And then you stop.
It's kind of a phase one of you can get some access that might have already slammed close.
It could be access from hand or RD though. Okay. Wait, did he trash that or did he install that? Perhaps he trashed that, which is unusual.
Did you catch Robyn's other card there?
Nope.
There's the shutdown for Michael.
And Mother Goddess. Hey, Mark, do you mind going and checking out what that glary card is? Maybe moving it around for us?
Now, if Michael had known that Vamp was going to be the thing that he needs to beat, he might have saved that Mother Goddess as his only ice, like as the only rezzed ice, to force a fem at least.
Mm-hmm.
No, there we go.
There you go. It's a Beth. Okay, sweet. The last few rounds I've seen Michael play, he's had ice in hand and hasn't bothered playing it, so I do wonder what's caused him to put it down this round.
He must be only about halfway to the combo. It's there. So in a way, he's kind of vulnerable to the map now, in that his hand size is somewhere near his credit total. But he does have the reuse there, which can get him back up.
He recovered a lot last game against heaps of employee strikes and things, so
yeah,
he must be.
In the Swiss, I was able to keep him under control with a couple double siphon turns. But he reused to stay alive, but wasn't able to get his combo off.
Okay.
So Sports Hopper on the personal workshop, there used to be a CI7 with kill. I'm not sure if Robyn's potentially thinking about that, or it could just come off workshop for free.
Just more draw.
The other thing is if you got an Atman with 2 on there, you actually want the Atman to stay on there until your run. So that hopper can just kind of
take over,
absorb the the advancements.
I mean, I don't know any other player in New Zealand, at least, who plays a particular ID and a particular archetype as much as Robyn has played Chaos Theory.
I mean, 2014 Nationals, it was my CT versus his CT.
Oh, yes.
Did Robyn miss a workshop?
Trigger?
Tick? Maybe not. Hopper might have been last turn.
There's the Vamp.
So Robyn's economy is actually pretty crazy right now. It's a credit off workshop. He can go 8 off Opus, and Beth is giving him another click.
Do you know if he still runs Rachel Beckman?
Didn't see it.
Okay. That used to be a solution there.
He was considering tag me against me, so I don't think so. But the point is that Michael will not be able to race Robyn's credit total.
Yes, he's Nexusing. That's right. What? I wonder what he's thinking of using that for.
I'm not sure about Robyn's Nexus host, to be honest. I wonder, like, if he should be more directly focused on his Vamp game plan.
Yeah, I mean, I was saying earlier, like, I would hope, I would think that anyone who got into the top 8 last night would have been rereading Michael's article on how to beat him. And Robyn, again, he must have a game plan, but
he's not
doing many accesses.
He's not trying to compete on credits yet. He's quite a ways behind, so you could say that the Vamp is going to be at least 3 turns away.
Click. Second click. Draw. Third click. Which one?
Cards in hand. Probably the same as it was before.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. One more.
So the dangerous thing is Michael knows this deck so well
I get 1 click.
that even he might be able to go off from 0 credits.
Click 1.
After, like, if Robyn's plan is to wait for a really big Vamp, I'm sure Michael has something like reuse into double biotic that might work.
SMC.
I think Michael might have just got a notification about this. He's looking at the cameras.
3, click 4, click 5, gain 6 credits.
Okay,
Just going down.
looks like he's starting to build.
Oh, I'm not the Corp. It's another easy one.
So I think Robyn is a math PhD. Is that right?
I believe it's so, yep. He's a common player in Christchurch. A great player, awesome guy, and moved over to Adelaide recently.
Game.
Looks like Canberra.
Crit.
To study.
Yeah.
Mandatory draw. Actually draw first. But
Yeah, he's a great player because he
draw.
he really crunches the numbers and he comes up with these kind of decks where
Start turn, 1 click.
he knows he can
One off, support
generate
swap.
more credits than you. He can vamp you,
Mhm.
and there's only so many
1 off, clone chip. start
defenses.
turn.
And often he'll talk out all the possibilities,
Yeah,
all the different
exactly.
trees. He'll be like, well, hold on, I can do this, but you won't be able to do that, so I know I don't need to worry about this threat, and I can focus on here. And
Fuck, that was the
Kinda-
wrong call.
he's pretty
Oh,
direct.
language,
It's
Robyn.
okay, it's too late. I have done it.
But yeah, it's great to play against him because you get to hear the whole
Wrong
thought
call,
process.
clone chip.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
It's the current power shutdown target.
And I haven't been able to use it against him yet.
Oh, is that like you're going to do it big enough that I can do the Opus, right?
He's always
Hopefully.
afraid of the right
Hopefully you're
thing.
not going to do mini ones in the meantime. Oh, I haven't run. I'm safe. Okay.
Mandatory draw and use the Summist to crit.
Yep.
First click. Draw. Second click. Draw.
So, is it right that every time Michael
5, 6,
brings his subliminal messaging back, he's definitely not thinking about... Well, he can't combo if Robyn doesn't run
Start
it,
the
but...
turn, 1 off admin.
Yeah, I mean, during the end, during the combo,
Turn.
there's times he will accelerate diagnostics, the subliminal to get extra clicks, but he doesn't mind using it. It's just more encouragement for Robyn to start running.
But he needs to have not brought it back into hand that turn.
True. Sure.
Mandatory draw. Summons for credit. It's 1 and 2. Deal with clearance. Draw 2 cards. Game. Money.
Now, if Robyn has a current of some kind, that would really solidify it after the Vamp. Because both Employee Strike and Rumor Mill are pretty good against CI7. With my max deck, I just kept Rumor Mill out against Michael, and I knew he would basically have to biotic out like an efficiency committee or something if he wanted to, or he has his own agenda, but it's going to take like biotic encryption protocol, something like that, to knock out my agenda, my current before he can go off.
Well, last round he fought off, I think, 4 Employee Strikes between biotics and his own currents, so
right.
He's definitely prepared to do that.
He's definitely got answers, but it keeps his credits under control. And if you can follow up a Vamp with it, he might have trouble getting out of that turn.
I mean, the most obvious thing that Robyn would be playing would be Employee Strike, I would think. Just helps with so many matchups. Oh, okay, that's another thing.
This is pretty interesting. So, Michael is trying to force the run here. I think he's respecting Clot out of SMC.
Play Zoo.
Yep, that'll be it. I mean, there's been games, Luke's told me totally, where he just scores out 7 points the old-fashioned way.
Yeah.
Click 2.
Ooh, I think. Look at Michael. Yeah, there you go. Vamp. That's what he needed.
Another goddess is a barrier at 4 strength.
Like I say, Robyn's got all the answers. He's got. I mean.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that zoo play, to be honest, because he had the admin ready to go, and it was kind of a blind zoo. He's gonna have to trash it now as he brings the admin in.
Pay 6.
Nexus.
Oh, straight into
Security
Nexus.
Into play.
Yep, so I will pay the 1 for the thing and 6 for that. So you want 35?
Yeah, and also.
Yeah, because you paid your 6 yet.
Sorry, I did pay my 6.
Let me just take it off the screen Nexus.
Sorry?
Off those ones. Yeah. I had you on 40.
Did you catch that? Did he pay
But
or
on the Nexus
no?
was single credits, and I put it
So I saw him take the tokens off the Nexus, but I don't see him take anything out as credit pool.
I'm currently on 36.
Oh, 37. It's only 1 difference.
Okay.
Probably you're right.
He's pretty good with his math, Robyn, generally. So this is interesting. I mean, Michael can't really fight the trace, can he? Because it's just the same as vamping him.
Off as well. And now initiate bypass.
Trace is.
Brought out Sports Hopper for the link.
Trace is.
I did wonder what he was doing
5,
link-wise.
and I'm on 2 link.
Actually, I don't like that Sports Hopper coming out because it's the same,
Security Nexus.
different. Oh, yeah, the admin is going to have to come out after, right? Next turn?
Trace 5.
Because it's the only thing left on Personal Workshop.
What? No, I'm just looking.
Sorry.
So, what are Michael's credits there? Does that look like 35 to you?
That's me. That's what I think. 15.
What is he up there?
Trace 20.
Trace 20.
20?
Robyn meets.
Oh, no, I don't have to pay 20. What am I talking about?
You have to pay
20
1.
minus 2, so I get 2 credits back.
It looks like
18?
Michael still has enough to go off.
No, he just gave you 1 before and I lost it again. I don't know what I've done wrong.
And
Oh, you think he's
what's
saving
your
it?
credit total at the moment?
Team.
I was so confused for a second. I thought you were keeping track. I got you credits you're keeping track of mine with confused. Okay, so when there was the debate about the 5 there, you had me on one different than I
Somehow
had
that one back.
Okay,
so
and then
I
it
must have
worked
just
out.
added up some numbers wrong in my head.
I think my count was okay, but
I think I must have just counted your ones wrong.
the video will tell us for sure. I'm sure someone will hopefully. No, they probably won't correct us. Okay. I'm going to pay 10 and take a tag. Third click. I'm going to run your remote.
No res.
Keep running. I'm going to bring admin in at 0.
Yep.
I'm
'Cause
not
you've got
adding
the
you
link, yeah.
because I have the link.
So you pay the 1 for that.
Pay 1 to break. I want to access.
Pay 1 to install, 1 to break. Oh, you're on 5. Yeah, that's right. Okay, it's yours.
Score. Fourth click. Councilman. Fifth click. Gain 2 credits. I have 1 tag.
So you do.
That was really dumb. I did it. I took 2 credits. I kept the tag.
Take it back if you want. I'm fine.
Is that okay? Thank you very much.
So you're on 3.
Now the clock window is better. I'm going to keep the tag. I want 7 credits.
Mandatory draw. Clicks. 1 and 2.
Chop.
Do you think he'll trash with the last?
Gain 16 credits.
Yeah, final click. I mean, Councilman is a threat, but
Trash councilman.
Trash councilman, yeah. Because with that councilman,
Draw a card from Beth.
you can't res Jackson, right?
so Councilman is that it's a res cost, correct? Not trash cost.
Res cost, yeah.
Yeah.
So the mid combo Jackson doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
Now I was wondering if Robyn had any recursion, because I mean Michael was saying the hardest counter against him was multiple vamps.
Mm-hmm.
So if Robyn can like deja vu a vamp or something.
Just boost money and do it again.
Yep.
You've actually done better than most people so far.
No, I don't think it was too much of a boo-boo. To be honest, I think there's a chance you could have been able to go off.
Yeah, you're right. Robyn does. He did read the articles, I think.
Well, if you had the right hand and you're more than halfway through the deck. I don't think it was too big a boo-boo keeping the tab and leaving clock plus an S clone chip. Maybe it was. If you didn't have it. Yeah.
Robyn will do our commentating for us.
And like you say, Michael was quite good at being friendly and letting the oh, do you want to take that back? Like, I know I've run against him with political operatives and things, and
Well, it's only friendly if it was a bad move.
oh no, totally, oh, of course.
You
What
did
do you
that
know?
really well for not counting it. Okay. Gain 8 credits.
Okay. I love those moves by Robyn. He's just like, get all of the money.
Putting me on 15.
What does Beth give you at?
So it's first window is a credit, second window is a card, third window is a click.
So Robyn got a free card there. Probably not bad. As good as a click, really, for where he is. So can Michael pull out of this?
It's 1 and 2.
Reclamation.
Or hedge.
Sure.
Hedge. Probably makes a lot of sense.
So that
Right.
plus 1 credit still? Or is it free?
Cost of credit. I use the summist one.
Sure. Yep. Sure. I get a click at the start of turn. You are on 19 credits. 18 credits. And what, 17 cards in hand? 16 cards in hand now. No, 15. 16. Okay.
So with the... Oh, so it would have been over 10 credits last turn, which is the draw. Yeah, that's right. For Beth.
20 minutes. Cheers. Tough game, eh?
So it's a question of, does Robyn have to
By far, you've been the best person playing against this deck.
Well, like you say,
win? Oh, come on, Michael. I ended up decking Michael in our game. So, but it's a question of, do you go like I did and just try to stop the combo until he loses the game, or is Robyn going to try to score out?
I mean, yeah, if you can threaten the remote, which I think Robyn can do, and he can also threaten the cloud.
13 cards.
Seems a fine way to do it, if he's aggressively drawing himself out.
Yeah, you got to respect the combo though, because they're.
You're telling me, man.
Michael has a way around most pieces of hate. Like he can combo through a clot, but there is also a clone.
It's not going to go to time.
No
Is there a clone
longer.
chip?
I think he used it. I did see it earlier. Oh, it's off the table.
Right, there it is, yeah. So it's double clot, really. Which is tough. Do you know if Michael uses interns?
Yes, for sure.
It does,
It's
yeah.
a major part of the combo.
Yeah, that's right.
Vamp.
Oh, here comes again.
Again, okay.
So this is the second vamp in the deck.
Yep,
Initiate trace.
So gained 8, ran.
I am
23?
on 23 credits.
23 credits, 2 link.
So it's playing 3.
Nexus only gives 1 link.
Yep, that's right. 2 link.
2 link.
One for Hopper, one for
Yes, that's
Nexus.
right, he's on 2,
Yeah.
yep.
So he's gonna be stuck with a tag again.
Yeah.
But I like his CT deck. It's actually not afraid to
One
take a
draw,
tag.
one click, since you could have trashed it.
Well, especially now with Personal Workshop.
Oh, yeah, it got 2 credits this
it's
time.
free
If you would have
things.
trashed it instead of playing the hedge,
Yeah.
then
What was that we missed?
They're talking about Michael could have trashed Beth on a previous turn because it's just adding to that massive economy that Robyn has.
Did he choose to trash the
Well,
councilman?
he could have maybe done it instead of the hedge fund.
Oh, sure. Yep.
But
okay.
Who's to say what was in Michael's hand?
And
yeah, I mean,
that's
you would have
what
been
put
pretty low
anything into
credits.
it, I wouldn't get the second tag, but it's neither get it.
access.
Yeah.
Play 18.
18 credits, leaving me on 2, and that's my turn.
Vamp him down to 0 again.
I have a second tag.
Oh, so he's floating tags still.
Mandatory draw.
So Michael did that so that to leave them both at 2. So that was the security nexus trace. It never actually got beyond that because otherwise it would be.
Wow.
Figure that out.
What are you saying?
Is that no? Have I got that wrong?
I thought he did
Did
pay...
Robyn leave him with 2 credits?
No, Robyn is left with 2 credits.
It looks like they both have 2.
No, I think Michael was tracking Robyn's money, and Michael was putting his money in between.
Oh, I see.
That's the one.
Okay,
Yeah.
interesting.
You'll also notice he's tracking both players'
Right,
clicks.
yeah, that's...
This is really good to do in a tournament.
well, especially if you're a super combo deck.
Yeah.
I used to do that in my Wayland days, because you had that 7 credit differential that you were looking for every turn.
Yes. It's just, I also find it's good just to keep your mind sharp.
So I must have been looking at Robyn's credit total every turn. Luckily, they're basically the same.
I mean, Robyn can keep up with it more than anyone else.
Yeah.
Well, Temujin, I guess. He might even be running Temujin. He should be.
Probably no Temujin, I would say. Because the Opus is pretty amazing. It's like, it can be all the economy you need, and it lets you make the rest of your deck very dense with threats and tricks. So this is a particularly tough turn for Michael. I imagine he's got a second reuse, or maybe even archive reuse, but...
Oh, he's already archived? So he might be thinking about the reuse now.
Oh, he did archive?
Yeah, I believe he did archives.
Click 1, run archives.
Oh, I see.
Shit.
Michael's got an issue.
Oh, is Michael over...
Okay. That's yours.
Okay, what was that he got?
So he did have to discard an agenda in that.
Unfortunately, it's off camera. Okay.
Looks like an ABT.
ABT.
Hmm.
Doing so many verifications. I think people are watching this game at some time.
So does Robyn have the third Vamp? I actually think he might. That's his, there really is his game plan with the CT.
Do you know if they played in the Swiss rounds?
I don't think they did.
Hmm.
Because Robyn swept his last round to jump up into the top 8.
Hmm.
I think a legwork might end it.
Host.
Okay.
RDI.
Gain 4 credits.
So it's interesting, the RDI is like maybe not as threatening as it would be against some decks, because Jackson hasn't been kind of thickening the agenda mix in there.
Mm-hmm.
One off R&D interface and start my turn.
13 cards.
13 cards.
And draw a card at start of turn.
Man, Beth is fantastic. I think some of these Shaper more combo decks, if they get that Beth out on turn 1, it's trouble. Question is, do you run 1 or 2 in the deck? Because she is unique.
I believe he's running 2.
Running 2?
We should start bringing the list up, really, to be good. But,
1.
Would you risk running here? He does have
Run HQ.
the safety.
not
of-
HQ.
Initiate bypass.
Numbers.
3 credits. X.
Yeah, I think Michael's feeling the heat a little bit.
Yeah, this has got to be... I've just caught glimpses, but I think he's roughly half agendas there.
He's been splitting his piles into 2 and just letting them access either pile they want.
Choose one.
Definitely found your accelerated diagnostics. You didn't find your second power shutdown yet. Choose the spell. I like this.
Yeah.
That's a good way of doing it. Choose the spell. You want to be really careful. can just do the thing. And we access this card. And this card. Click 2, click 3, click 4.
Oops.
Gain money.
6 credits.
2, 3, 4.
So, can he combo? Looks like not quite enough credits, eh? No, not to do it through hate. But he's got to be thinking about what is his out at this point. I mean, it's tough against Robyn's deck. Eventually you're like, I guess I click for credits because Robyn will have you down in money, and he'll also have the silver bullet that stops your deck from working. So you'll find yourself poor and facing off against a clot. And it's like, to mount your defense, you really need that, need to get back up there. Say his saving grace is that the security nexus is still not too cheap for Robyn.
I wonder why he's choosing to use that over... Well, he doesn't have a...
Well, he ended up bringing up the Atman at 0.
But he doesn't have a barrier breaker right now.
Right. And he wants to save SMC for clot, so...
One off R&D interface at the start of my turn, gain a click at the start of my turn.
Michael trying to bait the indexing?
Click 1. Empty.
Empty.
Click 2. Run R&D.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, just getting you? Yep. RD?
Hmm.
So there's the double access if he likes.
I didn't even see him get that third agenda before, the GFI. So he's
He got...
They'll want us at 10.
Michael discarded 1 because he knew he'd get away with it.
No, I remember that. That was the ABT, was it not?
There was-
Or did it happen again?
There was the early one, there was the archives, and then 1 out of HQ.
Okay, yep.
Yep. 2 to pass both the vanillas. 2 to take R&D interface off this bad boy.
5 credits, C2 cards.
5 credits, C2 cards. First card, that's fine. Second card, that's fine.
Nothing. Gain back up into double clot range.
Mm-hmm.
Last click.
No, I think that's all his clicks, isn't it?
Oh, sorry. Gain
Still
4
empty.
credits, then run. Wait, can I do it still? Yes. Gain 4 credits, then run HQ.
Robyn's going for the win.
I mean, if you already run, get the accesses you can get.
I'm going to
So
trigger security nexus with a base trace strength of 5 by Linkus 2.
has he given Michael a window? I wish I could count those credits easily. But hypothetically,
I'm going to pay the 3.
06.
Pay 3 to
yeah,
bypass another
if you
goddess.
can get his money down to the point where he can't double clot,
6-3.
that might be one of your outs.
663.
Yeah, always the pile they hide closer to the body.
That's a game within a game, isn't it?
Miss. Yeah, that's an expensive
Oh, there
access.
were 2 Treviuses in that pack. Oh, Robin's gonna hate himself watching this video.
Well, no, he plays the odds, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
He knows the odds.
Is Michael thinking he can do it?
So my defense against Robyn's RDI here was just not to draw another card to cut it in half, but I don't know what Michael's options are here. Yeah, he has to draw though. Get back up there. Gain is... To gain is 3.
3.
There we go.
Last click draw.
R&D is looking awfully thin.
Fires from death. You better be pretty sure that it's not trashable.
Yeah, for anyone watching, this CT deck is legit. Robyn's basically been running it for 3 years now, and you would be surprised what it does to tier 1 decks.
I saw an article, some guy online a wee while ago wrote that basically if your deck doesn't have an answer to this generic Chaos Theory deck, you know, if you just can't beat someone who has more money,
Yeah.
I'm currently on 6.
you should think about other options, but people just don't think about it. I don't know if that guy's right, but me.
Oh, decking win.
Wow.
Couldn't go off.
That was stressful. Wow,
They must be wrecked. We'll
I
go off
was
mic for a
on-
bit and let you guys just listen to the players. Thanks for watching.
I think.
Yeah. The biotic reuse just doesn't work if you're also worried about clock. Don't know if you're rusing me with that or not.
Oh.
Well, it's not that it doesn't work, is it? It's just that you need a lot of credits, and I couldn't really enough caster trash.
So if you trash like all your agendas as well, because you know you're going to go.
Yeah,
out
yeah, I
that
didn't
turn,
have enough caster.
okay.
I mean, that Yaxon was the last card. You need 6 installables to enhance to beat double clock, so I needed...
I didn't know the exact numbers. I just knew you had a butt ton of cards in hand, so I was playing around the... Well, I wasn't playing around it, but the reason that councilman stayed was because I thought that it was a possibility that you could reuse and go off in the same turn if the clock window wasn't live, which it wouldn't have been if I would have removed the tag.
Yeah.
So I either could go up to 7 or
Councilman
I could
too,
go down to
that's-
3.
Your deck is actually very well equipped against this one. I don't know what you were talking about before.
What? One counts.
One councilman, 2 Vamp.
Dude, before it had same old thing, and so that's an extra vamp, and 2 councilmen. And I was considering putting a sacrificial construct in as one of the things.
That would just be not even a chance. Like, I think there's still a chance against you, but that's rough. Let's hope I get to... Oh man. Even if I do well, I've still got to play this again against you.
Yeah, I think if we do this matchup 100 times, you win at least 30 of them. Like honestly, well,
I think it's probably more than that, to be honest.
So I got both vamps and my councilman and my... So the things I have to hit are both vamps, councilman and cloneship and any other stuff which you might not have seen. And a self-mob, but there's 3 of those, so it's not as big a deal. But I have to hit that, and I hit that all in the top half of my deck this time. Yeah. But
Thanks for the game, man. That was awesome.
thank you for the game.
And you're doing amazing. Congratulations. Thanks for knocking that wheel too.
That was David's assist there. I was the assist for David more like. Yeah. Okay. I wonder.
This might be yours.
Oh, you're done?
We're done.
So wait for one.
Me.
So runner.
Runner.
Runners are good at the moment. I have so many notifications on my
Is
phone.
my runner? Oh no, you don't have to say too much. First each other still, but I'll be interested to see how similar our runners are. But obviously the underworld context is completely different. But besides that,
Yeah.
they might be fairly similar.
I think you're right to push those.
Yeah, they're too slow. They're not doing it. They would have actually paid themselves off and done okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know because I didn't have the security nexus when I was trashing them. I didn't have the second source of link. And there's no way I'm spending 6 for rabbit hole.
You were easily rich enough. I was counting my agendas and I had 10 points and I saw 60 and I'm like, okay, so these bottom 5 cards, these 2 agendas.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I have to draw. I got them all. I'm like, good. And you're like, I hope it's not a trash one. I'm like, ooh. Have I seen my 3rd Jackson?
Oh no, that's pretty heartbreaking actually,
super heartbreaking.
knowing that you have to draw every single one of your cards. Yeah, so really you had that turn to go off.
Yeah.